Alright friends, here we are. Made it to Strange Adventures. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what's inside. So finish up my tea here and we'll take a peek. Let's go see. Woo! Alright friends, let's go inside the Halifax location of Strange Adventures. This is one of the oldest comic stores that we've got in the city. They've been around a long time, and it's definitely a fan favorite, a public favorite, and they're just fantastic here. Now, just to give you an idea, is that when I first posted this video, they were listening to some music in the background, and it gave me a copyright issue, so I going to re-edit this with me just talking over it. It's not as exciting, but they have a lot of beautiful statues here, as you can see in the cabinet. I've bought a few over the years, some as gifts, some for myself, and I absolutely love the Mandalorian. I would love to have that. Boba Fett in my collection. Darth Vader. Comic book guy from Simpsons. And Thanos. He's one of my favorite villains ever since the Infinity Gauntlet. And over here, this is kind of their anime manga section, I think. It's a little bit more of a kid section because they get the comics over there for the all ages. And here I find Skinbreaker. Giant Robot was sold out of issue 3 quite quickly, but Strange Adventures is usually well stocked and have a lot of issues, so I wasn't surprised that I found it, but also this is usually where people go to the most for comics and stuff on the Halifax side, so there could have been a chance it was sold out here too, but I scored. I was very happy, and not only did I get my number 3, but I found this beautiful variant of number 1 that I didn't have, and I figured, why not? Let's add that to the collection as well. I do enjoy some variants. So that was a great success, some Skinbreaker. We'll keep cruising around, and these are all the new releases for all the different titles. Yeah, as you can see, they got a lot of books. There's some of their omnibus. I'd love to get back into omnibus collecting at some point, but not today, not today. And here's all their books, graphic novels and hardcover. And of course, Transformers caught my eye. Starscream on the cover. I thought maybe that was the source book, but when I looked at it a bit more closely, I realized that is the new hardcover of the Image Comics. I have the first 3 volumes in the soft cover, so collecting the hardcover at some point would be nice. I think it's nice to see, so that's collecting issues 1 to 12. So, yeah, a lot of books, And that's the owner's dog there. He's in a lot of their photos on their Instagram page. And they support local. There's a lot of local artists that draw, and you can see it all through their store. They get little comic book strips and things of that nature of different local artists. Toys everywhere, statues everywhere. Mr. Donatello. I love Donatello. He's my favorite turtle. And a lot of stuff everywhere, just on top of the shelves, beside the shelves. Yeah. Really takes a couple passes. You really got to kind of slow down and take your time to see everything that these stores have. Toys are everywhere. It's just amazing. So here I was also looking for Mega Man, the new Udon series, and this seems to be really hard to find. That's the only one I do have, and they didn't have any other copies of the other, like Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero and all that stuff. They were doing a bunch of one-offs. Mega Man's hot. So there's an example of some local art. Comic book artist. I just love coming in here, these types of stores. They just make me feel so good. Just all these wonderful things to look at. Toys and comics and video games. It's my happy place. It's my happy place for sure. It really is. And they got some anime figures. I love how much anime has really grown over the years. It's just become such a massive, loved Fraggle Rock. Oh man, who doesn't love Jim Henson? Skinbreaker. So here what I am is looking for the big titles, and then I pull up behind. They have this. I found this issue at Giant Robot Comics, the regular edition, and they had one big comic in behind the Skinbreaker there, and it turned out to be the one comic that I really was hoping I'd find. That version, that comic cover of Jim Lee's Hush, and when I pulled it out, I was just so excited. I was like, oh, this was so meant to be. And I did not hesitate to put that in my collection. I was like, well, that's definitely coming home for me. Alright, so I got that Batman, and I got my Skinbreaker. That is very exciting. So now we're gonna head out here, we're gonna go up to Monster Comics now. Right? Okay, let's go. Alright, so just got into Strange Adventures. So that's now done, and finished my tea. I don't think I need another one anytime soon. Had a puff. So now we're gonna walk up the cold hill up to Monster Comics and see what they got for the issues that I squirreled away.